What's good people? It's Soul Brother number 1 with my first YouTube video review. And that honor is going to go to the Action Force Valaverse Vanguard. Been waiting on this one ever since he announced it back in last year sometime. Pre-orders opened in January. Got mine kind of on the back end because I didn't order till about like a week before the window closed for pre-orders. So I finally got mine today, and I deemed it worthy enough to be my first YouTube opening and unboxing video review. So let's get it open and take a look at it. Before we open it, nothing to say about the box. It's cool box. I'm not gonna keep it, so you know. But on the back, just want to let you know, if you can see that on the back, the blueprints gives you an old school G.I. Joe feel. How when you used to get the vehicles back in the day for a real American hero, they had the instructions in the blueprints. That's what it's giving you, that old school feel right here. That's cool, but box is still going in the trash. All right, there it is. Missile launcher pack. You got this if you did the pre-order. And it's worth, where is it? 2 action points. You want to save that for that mail away Pandora that's coming out. And there it is. Nothing else is in the box. Say that's going in the trash. Throw all that to the side. Yeah. This is my second 6-inch vehicle for 6-inch figures. And yeah, I've been waiting on this one. Let me get this out. Being that I'm a little late to the party, I pretty much know how everything is packed in here. You know, everything is in the trunk. Pretty much everything, anyway. Which opens. Okay. First of all, we want to do the figure. This is the Series 5 bodies. This is the first one. Well, yeah, this is the first body that's on those Series 5 figures. We'll take him out, check him out right quick. Not gonna go over the articulation. You know what the articulation is. I go high. Kind of loose there, but you know, it's cool. It's not stiff. Everything's bending pretty straight. Looks pretty cool. And like I've heard other YouTubers say, the mask does look a little better in person. Not too fond of it. I may switch it out for a Desert Trooper head, but for right now, it'll work. It'll work. So that's the figure, the new bodies. Looks pretty cool. I like the, I'm still more partial to the first series bodies, but hey, we wanted you wanted new bodies, so this is cool. This will work. This will work for me. Of course, we got this figure stand, all Valaverse Action Force figures, you know, comes with the figure stand. Some people aren't a fan of figure stands. I'm indifferent. I can stand my action figures without a stand, but every now and then you might want to get them in a pose that needs a figure stand. So yeah, they serve their purpose. Still has the slit for the file card in the back, and this time it has 6 pegs instead of 4. Got the Action Force logo in there. Pretty straight. Here we have the decal sheet, which in my opinion is much needed. One of my gripes I had about the Vanguard, not too many, because I like it. This thing is just from looking at it, it's fire. And seeing it in person as opposed to seeing it on the video. When I looked at it on video, it seemed kind of bland, like it needed personality. But having it in hand, you can rock it without the decals. It doesn't. I guess it just didn't translate that well on screen. But seeing this in person, yeah, that translates. That translates. But the stickers will get used to personalize it, give it a little bit more personality. Here's the instruction manual you get. Straightforward. I don't think it's, you know, too much on there unique, but it's cool. You know, old school nostalgia feel. It's cool. It's cool. We're gonna put those on there. Of course, you get the hands. Valaverse famous for the extra set of hands. I'm cool with that. You know, my favorite hands are the fist hands and the gripping hands. You know, that I don't think it has the saluting hand. Well, yeah, it does. Here it is. And it's not quite, it's a cupping hand. But yeah. So you got those. Comes with a pistol. Every figure now, thanks to Articulated Ninja, comes with a firearm, which is cool. I wish they would have gave him a holster to put it in, but you can remedy that pretty easy. But that would have been cool if he came with a holster on the side. And of course, you got the coffee cup and the energy drink for the cup holders. That's pretty cool. Not needed, but hey, it's straight. And you have the file card, which goes in the stand if you want to display it like that, if that's how you want to roll. Okay, now let's get to the turret already came on it, as I'm sure you've heard by now, everybody's gripe with the guns, that they don't go up and down. That is Bobby's out here doing the Lord's good work, but this should have been able to move up and down. Not a deal breaker by any means, but hopefully that can be remedied in the future. Like I say, it ain't no big deal to me, but it should have been able to move up and down in my opinion. Sits right there. Still look cool though. Still look cool. And you have the blast effect. Blast effect's gonna go right here. Shit, that look good to me. Look good to me. All right. Hatch comes, the turret comes off real easy. You can replace it with the hatch if you like. I heard another gripe saying, one of the gripes someone had with the hatch is that it doesn't open, it just comes off. So if you wanted to have someone like popping out the hatch, you really couldn't unless you really did some photography and had the hatch open like that. But I mean, hey, ain't a deal breaker for me either. You know what I'm saying? Not a deal breaker at all. That's how it displays with the hatch. And now we're gonna get to, what we say that for later. And let's see. Doors, butterfly doors, and they do come off and on. This one came off while I was opening it and getting it out the package. But you can see how easily they go on. And it's made so if you want to close them both at the same time, the back door has to close first in order for them to be flush. I don't know how well you can, let me just take it back off so you can see the detail in there. I don't know how good you can see in there, but you see you got the seats. They do go forward and back to accommodate larger figures. You got little detail on the seats, like they kind of leather. Steering wheel does turn the front tires. Like I say, that's pretty cool. If the tires wasn't able to turn, that wouldn't have been a deal breaker. If they, but they are, so that's cool. I've heard people say that the trunk, the hood should have been able to open to see the engine. If that's what you feeling, but hey, that ain't a deal breaker for me either. We got the, move some of this stuff out the way. We got the winch. I think that's standard for every 6-inch military off-road vehicle. I've seen some customizers, they've replaced this. I think I saw it with the Vamp. They replaced that string with a chain, which was looking pretty good. And now, seeing people kind of, and there we go. We just roll it back. And this does come off. You had 2 ports right there for future upgrade kits that he's going to come out with. I think they're next year though, but definitely be checking those upgrade kits out. Okay, now let's go to the back. Trunk opens and it stays open. You don't have to hold it open. And where is my, here we go. Now here is the, what did it say? Was it M40 or whatever? I don't know what it was. Something like that. I know some guns, some I don't know. And I've been seeing some people say that they have problems with it staying mounted because the ammo belt is too long. And we will test that out right now. But we don't have to test it out. I know I've seen it. But let's just see how, if it, if I have a problem with it staying on. You probably have to insert it in here first and then put it in the weapon. Here we go. Yep, it popped right on out. It popped right on out. But let's see here if we can do it again. Put it in the hole. Yeah, that's going to be tricky. That's going to be a little tricky. But yeah, there you go. There you go. It stays. It stays. And as soon as I say that, it might pop out. And then here you go. You you just take this part off here, so you can port it into the hole in the back. Oh no. Let me see. Which one you take off? There you go. You take that bottom part off, so you can port it right here. I think. Nope, that's not it. It's this way. There we go. And yeah, that you may have to cut that to have it to stay on, possibly. Yeah, you're probably gonna have to cut that if you want it to stay on. Let's extend it out. All right, there it is in the back. That's cool, that's cool. And it also ports onto the back of the gun turret. Just take it off here, put this back on. There's a clip right here. There you go. So now you can display it that way as well. I probably will be rocking it this way, but I don't know. I like the way these missiles look too, though. So get these on out the pack. Okay, you got the blast effects. And I believe it comes with shit, man, I don't know how many missiles come with it. Probably on the box. I ain't gonna sit here and count. Put that to the side. And that fits in just like so. Turn this around so you can see. Unlike the gun turret, this does move. Uh-oh. This does go up and down. Which baffles me. If this can go up and down, how come the guns couldn't go up and down? Maybe they just missed it, you know. Ain't no thing. All of these missiles go right in here. Fit right on in. Now these with the blast effects, they're not the same size, and I think he said something like because they don't all fire at the same time, they sequence, so you have one being longer than the other. Put that up because of course it's firing second, I guess. I don't know exactly how it works. Maybe this one will fire out of that one next, and then you'll have this one going. Maybe that's how that works. And then the long blast effect for the exhaust, I guess that will come out the back on that, just like that there. And that's how that goes. Now let's go ahead and see how easily we can get him in there. From the videos I've seen, goes in pretty well. Shouldn't have any problem at all. No problem whatsoever. He fits. Of course he should. Maybe move the seat up a little bit. And that's too close. There we go, right there. That's the sweet spot. That's the sweet spot, just right like that there. And the problem I'm having with this is it looked good without the doors on it. I may want to display it that way. Well, I'll definitely take some shots with it that way. You got the foot pegs here, and the guardrail, so you can have 4 people hanging on the outside. I will have pictures of that on the my Facebook and Instagram, where you can see that. Let me go ahead and put these doors back on here. Let's see how easy they are to put on. If they were easier to put on than they were to get off. You would have to see in there. Okay, that one went on. Pretty easy. Not all the way. Let's see what's going on in here. Where do these doors go? There we go. There we go. You would really have to get in there and see to line these holes up to get these doors on. Let's see here. Oh, it was down at the bottom. Okay. I thought. Yeah, there we go. I don't know why. I'm having trouble getting that door on. It's not nothing a product, it's just user error. Let me take that out here. There we go. There we go. That was just user error, not product error. Put the rest of the missiles in. Oh yeah, can't forget gas cans, water cans, whatever you want to use them for. They have a little indentation in the bottom so they can peg in so they won't move, which is cool. Won't have them rattling around. All right, and this is yeah. Put the turret back on here. There we go. Okay, now like I say, on videos that I watched on YouTube, for some reason on the screen it just came across bland, and I was saying that yeah, we definitely gonna need the stickers to give it some more personality. But looking at it in person, you can rock it without the stickers. I'm definitely gonna put them on there, but if you didn't want to, it's cool as is. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's cool as is. Figure. Here we go. All right. So yeah, that was my review of the Vanguard. Been waiting on it since, like I say, they announced it last year. Pre-ordered mine in March and it's here. Definitely gonna have some shots with it. And I will probably be displaying it with this. But I don't know, that missile launcher is kind of fire. It is kind of fire. All in all, I think it's a pretty good vehicle. Pretty good. Hell, to me, it's better than pretty good. It's straight. The only gripe I have is that the guns don't go up and down, but the missile launchers do. But hey, you know, that's cool. And the Reaper, I think should have came with a holster. Ain't no thing on that. We can work that on out too. Oh, come with the shovel too. Shovel comes off. Entrenching tool for the military people out there. They'll not call it a shovel. It's an entrenching tool. Yeah, and that's about it. In my pictures, you'll see, we got the firearm. I think I touched on that. Firearm about that. But yeah. Looking forward to more vehicles from Valaverse. This is for his first one. It's a pretty good album. You know, it looked fine to me. It's big, but it ain't as big as how people were saying. You know, they were saying on the reviews that, man, this thing is huge. It is huge, but it ain't big as I thought it was going to be. The way they was making it sound, I thought it wasn't going to fit on the table. But yeah, that was my first review, and that was my review for the Valaverse Action Force Vanguard. Like I say, don't ever let nobody's review influence you on whether you're going to buy something or not. Remember, that's their personal experience with that item. Their experience may not be your experience. So if you see something you like, get it, and then you decide whether you like it. First review was probably kind of rough, but it'll get better. I will be dropping more and more and hopefully to grow my channel. And with that, I will leave you with one thing to remember. Funk is its own reward. Y'all take it easy.